guys, I'm gonna make a video about the top healers in this game. So instead of placing them like number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I'm just gonna start doing like tier lists just because that's none of the healers are bad in this game. It's just some are more viable on certain teams than others. So tier list, let's just start right off into it. I'll go Sakura. So Sakura, I would put Sakura at A tier. I think Sakura is a really decent healer. Um, More like a support healer than straight up healer. For Sakura, you would need at least like 2 or 3 healing pets to help support that lack of healing. But she does grant critical bonuses, attack bonus, and she removes debuffs, which is amazing. Plus, she has the ability to revive. So Sakura, actually not too bad in this game. I would put her at A tier. So she's not trash like normal. For this guy, I just call him the bubble healer. His passives heal. His first move has a block shield chance, plus he grants attack bonuses. He also can heal like whatever remainder healing is left over. Like he'll actually put a shield around your team with the leftover heals. So he converts whatever like let me see exactly what it says. Whatever redundant healing is remaining, he'll turn it into a shield. So if you're at 98% and he normally heals like 20, 30% of your health, that 28 other percent will go into a shield around you that absorbs damage. So he's actually really, really good. He's definitely S tier, one of the best healers in the game. Top 2 straight best healers, like straight up healing. Definitely top 2. Let's see. Actually, there's one more healer here. I would put Tsunade at C tier. If you have nobody better, by all means, you can use her, but just get her up to 9 and use her as a sacrifice, really. I think she's decent, but nothing to really stress over. I wouldn't work on her unless you have no other option. For fire, Shishui is also C tier. He's really good, but it's just his healing ability works a little too situational. You have to crit in order to get heals from him. And if your team doesn't crit that time, like you're going to get like destroyed by like a Rasen Shuriken or something like that. And you're going to get melted. So you can't really rely on him to consistently heal you. And consistency is key. So I would put him C tier. He has like a good passive, which does like a 30% damage bonus for his first move. Like he's damage amp, so your rest of your team does more damage. So it's good for like maybe as a support healer, and if you don't have another DPS, you can put an actual healer and him on the team with like Ashura. You probably melt people like literally because they're fire, but I don't know. By himself, if he's your main healer, C tier, not worth it. Red is actually a really good healer. She heals more based on teams that are burning and stuff. Every 2 turns when the burn activates and the team takes massive damage, the enemy takes massive damage, she ends up healing by that passive. She also increases your like attack, and she has a 2-round cooldown on her healing move, which is only 2 healers in the game has that. So she'll heal very frequently. Plus she does decent damage, and she has like a really good passive to help healing. So I put it like B, approaching A tier, so B to A tier. Most likely A tier, honestly. And that's it for fire. Let's go to wind. So Kabuto, definitely A tier, really good healer. Every time he attacks, he puts like a mark on a target. If that target gets 3 marks, then your team does like 30% more damage to that target. So it's pretty good. It's kind of like Shishui's damage amp. You could put ninjutsu combo on anyone that attacks, by the way, like any healer, and they'll attack again. So this move is a ninjutsu move, so he has a chance to attack once, heal, plus he can heal again if ninjutsu combo activates. Plus that also helps him put the mark up quicker, which helps your team do more damage. The only bad thing about him is that his attack boost only lasts for 1 turn, so he has to normally heal first, like the beginning of the turn, for your team to get that 25% attack boost. So you would have to put something like dexterity or something on him, which I don't know. I don't think he works that well with Tamari, just because Tamari needs to attack first in order to get that boost and that crit chance. But he works great with someone like Naruto, for example. Like amazing. Speed up, and Naruto gets a bigger boost. So I would put him at A tier. Definitely like essential on an all-win team, obviously. Chio would be about B, because she revives and she heals. So she's kind of like a combination of Kabuto and Sakura, but she's like a shitty version of both, combined. But it's not too bad if you want to get her up to 9 and then use her as a sacrifice, one of the better option. But I would put her at like B tier. So she's better than like Tsunade and Shishui, but only up until like 9 stars. After that, all of the SSRs are ended up being, better. But yeah, she's kind of like a mix of both of those two. Little shitty, but not too bad. For Earth, sorry, Yamato, also B tier, approaching A. He absorbs damage, which is really, really good. He grants your team like attack buff, crit buff, and then when he dies, he'll heal. So not too bad. You just need a really, really strong team, or be like 4 million power level to get like the full extent of him. But yeah, he's not bad. B to A tier. Shizune, B tier, solid B tier. She doesn't really heal that much. Her only healing move is a 4-round cooldown move. And her piercing damage is decent, helps your team, but other healers do it better by just giving you a boost instead of piercing them and giving them 30% defense reduction. So I think she's okay. If that's your best healer, it's not too bad. If I had to choose between Yamato and Shizune, I would go Shizune. So, it's like B+, so not too bad. This path right here, best healer in the game. Like, passive heals, revives. He has a +10 healing just on his regular passive, and is a 2-round cooldown for his healing move. So he heals a lot. Plus, anyone he puts Soul Mark on takes like less damage. So straight up heals, he's probably number 1. So definitely S tier, S+, if that's even possible. Now for electricity, human path, S tier. First move is broken. You can put ninjutsu combo on him too, so you'll end up doing it twice. Second move deals like 30% damage to all enemies, and then also like does 2 like status ailments to them, which is not too bad. It's a little confusing how he heals because he doesn't consistently always heal. But the absorb damage and damage reduction he does on the other team, plus for 2 rounds, they just lose 20% attack just for no reason. Like, that's just the ability. It's pretty broken. S tier healer for sure. C is not, gladly he's B tier, so he's not C tier at least. That's good. He's decent. If you're going to go for something electric, though, I would go for human path. It's better. But C works with more electric people on your team. But not too bad overall. So those are the tier lists. Let me know if you need any more help or if you're curious, like I'll create an email address and you can send me teams in on that email if you guys want like team reviews or what to work on. I'm no expert, but I do have some really good friends that are like 3 million, 4 million power level in this game, and they advise me a lot what to do. I try to get that information out to you guys. If you stuck around this far, I'm going to give you a little bonus information right here. So the next event that's going on right now, server 36, by the way, right now it's Tobirama. So whenever Tobirama is in your event and your server, the next event following Tobirama will be Minato, and he'll be from the pulls, the lucky pulls. Right after Minato, the next shard event is going to be this guy. So if you want him, that's your chance. It's going to be right after Minato. This path is going to be the next person. So good luck, everyone, and let me know if this video helped. Bye.